the character of modern people. Okay? So this is the play, Modern Life in Modern People. So you're trying to find an example of the paradox. Can anyone tell me what is a paradox? See, you can't take this CA if you don't know what a paradox is. Ryan?
Any contradictions?
Yeah, it's contradiction, or pretty much like it's an absurd phrase that doesn't make sense. Like someone said, I'm allergic to nothing except for oranges. Does that make any sense?
No.
Because you're actually allergic to oranges, right? So again, that's the paradox. So you're looking at these phrases and you're figuring out, okay, which one is the paradox? Which one is an absurd phrase that doesn't make any sense, that actually isn't even really true, okay? All right, so again, here are your choices. It says I can resist everything except temptation. Could it be if we had these hard, fast rules, we would find life much more simple? Could it be what a fascinating person you are, Lady Windermere? Or lastly, I think too complex a thing to be settled by these hard and fast rules. Think the first one? So basically, I can resist everything except temptation, okay? But actually, let's go ahead and read the dialogue. Maybe the dialogue will make us think differently, okay? Lord Darlington, I think life is too complex a thing to be settled by these hard and fast rules. Lady Windermere, if we have these hard and fast rules, we should find life much more simple. Lord Darlington, you allow no exceptions? Lady Windermere, none. Lord Darlington, what a fascinating Puritan you are, Lady Windermere. Lady Windermere, the adjectives are unnecessary, Lord Darlington. And then lastly, Lord Darlington, I couldn't help it. I can't resist everything except temptation. So Kylena is saying it's the first phrase, I can't resist everything except temptation. Why do you think that that's the right answer? Yeah. Except temptation. Right, it's kind of absurd, right? I feel you. That sounds good. Anybody else? Anybody else have any other ones that they maybe agree with Kylena? Or they're like, maybe it could be this one. I think it's right. Martin agrees. Okay.
I did this yet though.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did, okay. Anybody else? Well, guys, wonderful job. Again, remember, multiple choice will always have the answer, and then there'll be an answer that's really, really close, but you guys are not fooled. The correct answer is I can resist everything except temptation, okay? So again, if you have not taken the CA, mark that down. Obviously, remember that the next time you take the CA, you will be all set. You have one more question that you won't have to worry about, okay? All right, folks, so what we're going to do now is we're going to continue with our unit on dystopian literature, okay? So again, I'm going to pass out our worksheet for today, but before we even jump in, I know we know more than what we think sometimes about dystopian literature, okay? For instance, if someone said from our discussion on Thursday, give me some characteristics of dystopian literature. Dystopian literature always is what? What do you remember? Melanie?
It's always
in the future. Yes, Kylena jumped in there too. Always in the future. Always based in the future. Okay? Mason? Oppressive government. You won't see the government asking, what do people think? And what do you think? How to help the people? You know? No. Those two things are huge. Oppressive government and based in the future. Melanie? Major catastrophic disaster, an atomic war, atomic bomb. Maybe that's went down, and obviously the people reeling from that sense of drama and that traumatic event. Absolutely. Couple more that we talked about. Maybe even ones that we didn't talk about. You guys remember? There's always an insider. Okay, that protagonist is always the insider, and they're going to help topple the whole system. You know, my family it's kind of cool that we just happened to be doing this. We watched Divergent last Friday. You know, in Divergent, you know that one girl, she's Divergent. You know, she's all the different ones. She's going to help bring the system down. You know, obviously Katniss, Everdeen, right, through Hunger Games, she's going to bring the system down. Melanie, did you have a point that you want to bring up, or?
No, I was going to say
Yeah. Insider. Insider help brings the system down. Anything else? Anybody else? Yeah. Guys, that's really good. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Why do authors write about dystopian literature? What's the point? What are they trying to do? Melanie?
It kind of gives it as a warning saying if we don't like stop this, then this might happen.
Yeah, warnings. Ryan, were you going to say anything? Something similar? Yeah, it's a warning. It's a warning that, hey, if we don't change our ways in terms of our trajectory, in terms of where we're going, this is what our society could look like. It could be this empty. It could be this broken. It could be this terrible, what people see and what people watch, okay? So again, I'm gonna hand it out in a second, but Fahrenheit 451, okay? So, what's going on in the book so far that we've read? First of all,